6.
No.
Bloons Tower Defense 6. Holy shit,
Bloons Tower
there
Defense
might even...
6.
Holy shit. A story
What?
about some kids who were friends over the internet.
Oh no, it's about us.
They decided to play a game together.
Should I give any context?
There are major consequences.
No, you should absolutely not give any context.
You should give no context at all, and we should just begin.
I'm gonna not go to the map that you can use to get around. I'm gonna go to begin adventure to go to page 1
Why
of
is there a
Homestuck.
map? Is it not a linear?
No, it is a linear thing, but you gotta have a way to skip mid-comic if you're mid-comic.
I guess.
It's
So how are we
checkpoints.
doing this?
We're doing this because
A young man stands in his bedroom.
a young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April, 2009, is this young man's birthday. Though it was 13 years ago he was given life, it was only today he will be given a name. What will the name of this young man be?
Well, his name will be Trucky. Like Tricky, but with a truck. No. What? Why?
Note, reminder that Homestuck originally was similar to the rest of the stories on MSPA, as in the commands on the bottom were actual, like, fan-voted requests.
Oh.
Which means
so
that...
we can't actually enter a name, okay.
No, this was a fan-entered name. We have no control over Homestuck. Homestuck happens.
Oh, okay.
To which they were immediately told to fuck off.
But in 2009, we could have submitted a name.
In 2009, we could have been responsible for him being named John Egbert.
Oh, right. John Egbert.
Let's
At least
go,
that's a real
John
name.
Egbert. Is Egbert a real name?
Your name is John. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered about your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers, but you are not very good at it. You have a fondness for paranormal lore and are an aspiring amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do?
That is some good. Hold on, how many cakes are there? There's only 2. What's that on the wall?
Posters for bad movies.
A number of cakes.
Oh, God.
John, quickly retrieve arms from the drawer.
How?
Your arms are in your magic chest, Poop Lord.
What?
Oh no.
How are you gonna get the arms out of the magic chest without any arm? I guess you've got feet.
Remove cake from magic chest. Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed.
What? This is already much more meta than I was expecting.
John, quickly retrieve arms from magic chest.
What? Does he just...
You retrieve your fake arms from the chest. You use these for hilarious antics. You captcha-log them in your Siladex. You have no idea what that actually means, though. There are other items in the chest.
Okay, scroll up. You have to see these images.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what? He... Why does it look like he's being hit by that hammer?
John,
Okay.
examine the contents of the chest. In here you keep an array of humorous and mystical artifacts, each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or a cunning prankster. You are neither of these things. Among the artifacts are 2 fake arms currently captcha-logged in your Siladex, 1 pair of trick handcuffs, 1 stunt sword, 1 magician's hat, 1 pair of beagle puss glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, and 1 copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery, and 1 copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Cavaney. Some of this stuff may come in handy at some point.
I'm sorry. Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Cavaney.
Wait a second. Just take the...
Some
Why
of
are
this
there
stuff
blood
may come in
capsules?
handy at some point. For now, you decide to just take some of the smoke pellets. John, capsulog smoke pellets.
Okay, I'll read from it for a little now.
Wait, can the stream see the entire window?
Can it not? Oh, it's because I resized.
Oh no.
I fixed it. It was very easy to fix. It's because I
Meanwhile-
resized so we could see more of it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you stow the smoke pellets on one of your capsulog cards in your Siladex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you're starting to get the hang of the vernacular at least. You have 2 empty capsulog cards remaining.
Man, I understand this now. I took data structures.
John, equip fake arms. You aren't totally sure if equip is a verb copacetic with the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you give it a try anyway. Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. Their card is underneath the one you have just used to capsulog the smoke pellets. You will have to use the pellets first in order to access the arms, but this is probably unadvisable since you just make your own lousy with smoke. Your Silodex's fetch modus is currently dictated by the logic of a stacked data structure. God damn it. You were never all that great with data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating. But with any hope, perhaps you will advance new, more practical fetch modi for your Silodex with a little more experience. John, examine problem slough poster.
Slough.
What? Is that, do you have
Sleuth.
a problem with how I pronounce that?
Sleuth.
It's pronounced sleuth, Captain.
I don't care!
Oh, we do.
Is it even possible to get any more hard-boiled than that? What does that mean? You really doubt it. This poster was one of your wisest purchases. Hyperlink!
It's a browser link. It's you can literally buy it if you want.
Buy it now on Amazon for $4.99.99 plus shipping and handling and tax. There's a nice spot on the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. John, read note on drawer.
Happy birthday, son. I am so proud of you.
This note is rich with the aromas of fatherly aftershaves and cologne. Beside the note is a rolled up poster. Take poster. Another birthday artifact. You wonder what is printed on the poster. You'll need some way to hang it on your... This man is useless. This boy is useless.
It's not his fault.
I'm done. April, you take over.
He has a stack modus. That's fucking useless.
Yeah, a stack? That's the worst. Like, you cannot use a stack effectively. John, acquire hammer and nails. They will come in handy. You first place the hammer into your cylinder, but now all of your capsulog cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try to take the nails. I guess we'll get a stack overflow. Oh no.
Oh no.
Take
Is this how the timelines break? He stack overflows reality.
You capsulog four nails into the top card and push all the artifacts down a card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyway. But you probably don't want to do that again, unless you want to drop the smoke pellets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you now feel like you have gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you do will probably be exceptionally meaningful.
What?
John, squawk like an imbecile and shit on your desk.
Wait, what?
These were fan-submitted commands, Kevin.
Oh! These... Oh. This must have taken ages to do. I mean, it took you 10 years, didn't it?
I mean, this is the 4th.
John, squawk like an imbecile and shit on your desk. This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And yet, the polished surface of your desk, it beckons.
Why?
John, combine the nails and hammer. You merge the top 2 cards. The hammer and nails are now capsuled on the same card and can be used together.
Just capsulog the arms and the smoke pellets.
John, I guess. John, use hammers/nails on poster.
No, but then you just have smoky arms.
Smoke arms.
Use the hammer and nails card in conjunction with the card beneath it. John, nail poster to wall. You use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space on the wall. It's glorious. Exactly what you wanted. The old man really came through this time. John, examine Con Air poster.
Man, the fact that it says John is terrifying because there are going to be multiple characters. Oh no.
Is this visible?
Yes, it is. Well, it is for us. I don't know.
Ah, loud.
Appears the United States Probe Commission that. Oh. Man.
It's literally just a clip from Con Air.
Yeah.
I've never even watched
It's a
that.
shitty Nick Cage movie.
Oh boy. We're totally going to get demonetized.
I knew you.
Oh, you're right.
John, examine Deep Impact poster.
I mean, you could just like turn off
It
stream
does.
and
It literally
nothing.
doesn't matter.
True.
It is a shitty Nick Cage movie.
Dude, it's not even monetized in the first place. How can we get demonetized?
Oh no, but we might get murdered by John H. Hussey.
Oh no.
By John H. Haver.
Morgan Freeman's genteel, homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president residing over a crisis. Oceans rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow. Films about impending apocalypses fascinate you. Plus, a black president? Now you've seen everything. John, examine calendar.
When was Obama elected?
This year.
20...
The year like before this came out.
You've marked your birthday, the 13th of April. Another day you marked was supposed to be the arrival date for the highly touted Spurb beta launch.
A young man
starting
stands in his
over?
bedroom. It just. I'm not.
Today, the 10th of April.
I'm not doing the
Oh,
Homestuck
is it
beta.
just the same thing again?
No, it's different. I don't remember what happens when you go through it fully, but I don't care enough.
Why is it? How is it slightly? Is it just slightly different?
Yes, this is just a complete. This is just very Kevin, this is just notably different.
Can you just like
Yeah, I mean, I
spam
thought so.
the progression button a lot and so you can see what happens?
I don't.
Did they just link back up? Oh,
Ah. Oh yeah, this is.
The stable. Oh, that was the beta. Congratulations.
stable release is now available for you to
We
play.
did it. We beat the beta.
It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. John, eat cake. You are sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of clogging your Silodex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a notice from your computer.
Oh boy,
Someone
we get
is
to
messaging
delegate
you.
voices.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay, so who
We're
you
not-
assign the voices, Hoppy.
Well, we're not there. I don't even remember which one this first one is with.
You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorated your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper, which you made yourself. You are really proud of it.
Is that Barney's
That's
like
some
Jurassic
wallpaper.
cousin?
No, that's Slimer.
Your desktop is also littered with various programming project files. You are so bad at programming, sometimes you wonder why you even bother with it. Your Pesterchum application is flashing. Someone is trying to get in touch with you.
I absolutely think force Kevin to be John.
Okay. Why?
Me, John? Oh no. I thought I was gonna suggest you play John.
Well, I like a lot of other characters, and my
Okay.
John voice is just my voice.
Okay, I guess I'll voice act John.
I mean, April can also take people, but I don't.
I don't have a strong preference here.
Only one of your chums is logged in. He sent you a message. Oh boy. I think I might take this.
I can't read what that says.
It's well, you'll see. Show pester log. Turntech Godhead began pestering ectobiologist at 1613.
Oh, did he now?
Okay, Kevin, you're blue.
Oh, okay.
Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you rake in today?
I got a Little Monsters poster. It's so awesome. I'm going to watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny.
Oh, hell yeah, that is just a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It is like fucking Christmas up in here.
Okay, that is fine. But I have one question and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel and and that guy?
But the seal on the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory?
What? All I am saying is, don't you think Monster Howls, Oh, Howie
Howie
Mandel.
Mandel.
Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle. Try using your brain. Oh, random insults.
Why did the fat kid, whoever drank it, know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous.
What?
This is clearly a reference to a movie, Little Monsters, in which at one point someone drank piss instead of apple juice. Kevin, piece it together.
Oh. I give up on being John.
It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in his juice.
Okay, I can accept that. Monster B-list celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage was a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet?
No. Did you?
Man, I got 2 copies already, but I don't care. I'm not going to play it with anyone. The game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed in Game Bro?
Game Bro's a joke and we both know it.
Yeah? Why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there now.
Alright.
You see the view of your... Oh,
Oh, are you doing it?
No, you go.
Am I doing it?
I don't care.
Okay, you see the view of your yard from the window. Hanging from the tree is your tire swing. In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, you can hardly be considered a truly proper gentleman at all.
I need to, like...
And there,
I never had a
beside your
tire
driveway, is the mailbox.
Well, that's because you're cringe 56, Captain.
That's because you can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all.
I had a trampoline, though.
I need to, like, find a way to have chat open in an effective
Did
manner.
you two have tire swings as kids?
I absolutely did not.
It was not a tire, but we had plastic swings.
In no universe did I have a
when
tire swing.
when are we playing I'm a Tire 64?
No.
Oh, hell yeah. And there, beside your driveway, is the mailbox. John, examine mailbox.
Well, that's true that I can pop out the chat, but then I have to deal with resizing the window. So every time I click,
fine.
I just pulled it up on my phone. It's fine.
No, yeah, that's fair. The little red arm swingy dealy thing, or whatever it is called, is flipped up. What the hell is that thing called anyway? You don't have any time for these semantics. The red flippy rubber thing means you have new mail.
Massage machine, message machine. I don't know. Device.
Sure. And that means the beta
Thanks,
might be
Gavin.
here. John, go outside and check mailbox.
I'm gonna Google it right now.
You're about to hurry downstairs
It's called
when
the
you hear
dealie.
a car.
It's
Oh,
the
okay.
red mailbox. What's the called?
You're about to hurry
It's
downstairs.
properly known as a carrier signal flag.
Shut the hell
Sure.
up.
You hear a car pull into the driveway. It looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh, great. He's beating you to the mail.
Okay, I
John.
just read the first words, and I was like, oh, this turned dark fast.
What? How?
He's
Kevin read
beating
he's
you.
beating you.
Oh. Oh, no.
Like, oh no, it's gonna be one of those stories. The timelines.
If you go downstairs together, he'll like monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill out up here for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you are trapped in this room, stuck, if you will, in a sense which possibly borders on the titular. And now your chum is pestering you again. The clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating the swing lever dealies of harassment in perpetuity. Whatever, the dude can just hold his damn horses. John, examine games on CD rack.
Oh god.
You've put countless man-hours into this assortment of quality titles.
Several of these are just other MSPA comics. And I don't... What is the Keeper? Oh, I can't click on that one. Okay, I can only click on the one that matters. Yeah, none of these... These are all several thousand page long other comics.
Good.
Good. John, read Colonel Sassacre's daunting text.
Not by Colonel Sassacre.
He decided to consult with the Colonel's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. It would kill a cat if you dropped it. But to really dig into this hefty book, you'll have to captchalogue it. You're not sure you are ready to logjam your other artifacts beneath it just yet. John, captchalogue fake arms again. What did you just say? You don't want to clog up your... Oh, Jesus. In a momentary lapse of concentration, you accidentally captchalogged the arms account. John, set Pastor Chum status to bully.
Well, Problem Sleuth is pretty long, isn't it? I guess that's probably the 17,001.
You don't think the situation is quite dire enough to go all the way to rancorous, but you still feel the Pester Chum client should reflect your mood change in some way. Bully will have to do, you guess. It's unsurprisingly does nothing whatsoever. Alright,
What
you
are these
forgot your
moods?
still pestering you.
Kevin, are you feeling chummy, palsy, chipper, bully? I don't know what that one is in rancorous.
Palsy.
Typheus. I should read Problem Sleuth.
Happy.
Peppy, yeah. Is it there? Please say yes. Maybe you can play with TT. She's been pestering me all day about it. She's macking on me so hard all the time I start to feel embarrassed for her. I mean, not that I can blame her or anything.
Yes, it is understandable because you are really attractive. I am attracted to you.
Thank you.
JK, haha. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has the mail, and I guess I have to go get it from him and see if it's there. And I've been busy spending all afternoon shitting around with my stupid Siladex. It's so frustrating.
What's your modus?
What?
How do you retrieve artifacts from it?
Oh, like one at a time, I guess. And if I put too much in, something falls out.
Stack?
What's yours?
Hashmat, my bro taught me a few tricks. He basically knows everything, and it's awesome.
What the hell is that?
You should probably brush up on your data structures.
Did you
I
take data
guess.
structures at college specifically because of Homestuck?
No, I took data structures at college because I'm studying computer science.
No, it's because of Homestuck.
I read Homestuck before I knew what a data structure was.
Yeah, and that's why you took it at college, to know what a data structure is.
I guess.
Did you at least allocate your strife specimens?
No.
It could free up a card for you, plus that you attack stuff whenever things get too hot to handle, which is never. What have you got?
Well, I've got a hammer, but it's trapped under some arm.
Wow, you really suck at this, don't you? Just get rid of the arms and then allocate the hammer to the specimens.
How?
I don't know, just use the arms on any old thing and see if it works.
John, combine fake arms with cake.
Let's go cake. You stick the fake arms in the cake on your bed. This definitely makes the cake at least 300% more hilarious. You're sure Colonel Sassacre would know the precious index of elevated hilarity. Allocate hammer to strife specibus.
Specibus.
Golf club cut hammer cut. You check the back of your strife specibus for the kind abstratus you have in mind for it. Select hammer. Your strife specibus has been allocated with the hammer kind abstratus. What are we even saying?
We're saying real
Your
words, I swear.
strife specibus
Has been allocated with the hammer kind abstratus.
Are these real terms?
Abstratus.
Are these real terms, Hoppy?
These are not. I don't think these are data structure things. These are Homestuck things.
The hammer has been moved from your captchalogue deck to your strife deck before progress to TG.
Okay, I did it.
Oh, right, I'm supposed to be a hater.
Hammer kind?
Yeah.
Okay, that will be the permanent allocation for your specimens. I guess I should have mentioned that. Hope you like hammers, dude.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I can't imagine it's going to be all that relevant.
Having a hammer around is useful anyway.
Well, no, what it means
Now
is you
you've
can.
got-
What it means is you can only fight using hammers.
Let's go, Mario.
But there is no enemy to jump on or to hammer.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what you think, Cap.
Now that you've got some space in your Silodex to work with, you figured you might as well start squandering it immediately. Ordinarily, this ridiculous book would be way too heavy to carry around in any practical way. You guess maybe this is some respect in which the cards present some convenience. John, examine Game Bro magazine.
Game Bro, Spurb. Why the Game of the Year or whatever isn't as good as some other stuff I like that's better.
John, read article.
Should I get this?
Absolutely.
So, okay, Spurb is this game that a lot of cats seem hella pumped of, and this beta is sitting on my desk for review, so I'm like, yeah, man, I'll write something, but I don't know, I'm like, so is this about houses or some noise? That's fine, I'm sure that's like fucking dynamite in a handbag for some brosteps, but all I'm saying is, when do you get to thrash anything? While you're playing house or some shit, are you ever in jeopardy of getting mud on your doll's dress or whatever from busting out, and I quote, the mad stunts all wicked up-ins? Don't know what I'm saying, bro, ya ma. I don't actually play the game, but I give it 1.5 hats out of 5 to keep it real.
I really don't know what you're saying.
At this point, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Dennis, who was over the other day. We were going to chill in front of the Dark Knight, and he was like psyched of it, y'all. So this one time, he was leaning against the screen door, and the shit popped open, and the back deck was wet, and he slipped down the steps and broke his thumb on the lawn. It wasn't a long fall, but hey, I guess a thumb bone wasn't made for supporting the brunt of a huge useless tool against wet grass. We never did watch Dark Knight on account of Ron trucking his ball and candy-ass girth to the hospital. But it's cool. I still got another watch in me, Brotel Rwanda. That was the review of Spurb.
Good review.
I mean, damn. Catalog Game Bro. It might come in handy if you ever need something that burns easily. Catalog Magician's Hat. You spend your final card on the Magician's Hat. Get funny glasses too. You don't have a free card in your solo deck. However, you are able to merge the Beagle Plus with the Magician's Hat to create a clever disguise.
Oh, click on the disguise. Ah!
Wear disguise to fool Dad. John? Who is this John you speak of? You are quite certain there has never been, nor ever will be. Yeah, this is a really shitty disguise. While you are wearing the items, they remain on the card, but it is temporarily removed from the deck, thus freeing up the cards beneath it. Leave room. You exit into the hallway. On one wall hangs a picture of a fellow who sure knows how to laugh, a man after your own heart. You always thought he looked a lot like Michael Cera, but your dad swears on the many hallowed tomes of Egypt that it is not. You're not sure about that, though. On the other wall is one of your dad's
It's just
stupid
the
clowns.
same picture on the background.
Or Harlequins, as he is quick to correct anyone who would venture such brazen assumption. Go downstairs. The accursed odor of fresh baking wafts into your newfound nostril. Something is brewing in the kitchen. It must be the connivings of your arch nemesis, Betty Crocker, and the rich, buttery aroma of her plot stinks to high heaven.
What?
It links to the Wikipedia page for Betty Crocker.
Yo, I want to go against Betty Crocker in the Betty Crocker timeline.
Have I got a fucking comic for you?
Oh no.
This mission is going to be more difficult than you imagined. Admire Harlequin. You check out the shelves of fanciful Harlequins. Look at this fucking garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny is funny, but your dad sure can be a real cornball. Sometimes at night you pray for burglars. Examine the fireplace. A bright orange flame flickers in the fireplace. It doesn't matter that it's April and not terribly chilly outside. In a home, a fireplace needs a fire, because that's what a fireplace is for. A fire belongs in a fireplace, damn it. Categorically at all times, without exception.
You know, it's a pity. It's a pity we didn't think of this 12 days ago.
Oh, on Homestuck Day? Yeah.
It's
To be
fine.
fair, I was doing things.
We will finish on Homestuck Day next year.
Oh, yes.
Probably.
As domestic myth of unaccountable origin holds, a home borrows the spirit of the flame for as long as it makes a guest of it, much as the moon takes liberty with the sun's rays. The moon's an errant thief, and her pale fires she snatches from the sun. Mark Twain. You are almost certain Mark Twain said that. Toss the Ambro into fire.
I'll read.
Bro, no!
Oh no! It doesn't burn as quickly as you hoped. Each Game Bro magazine is guaranteed to be printed on 40% recycled asbestos.
Okay.
Oh no! Fondly regard cremation. What? Oh no. You examine the urn containing your departed Nana's ashes. When your father gives you her portrait a wistful glance now and then, you can tell it brings back painful memories. A tall bookshelf, a ladder, and unabridged Colonel Sassacres. He never wants to talk about it. What? It's like Ace Attorney 6-6A
6-6... What?
or 6-5A.
Oh, that's actually... Yeah, that's true.
I thought it was like Q2.
No, you're...
No,
No, Kevin's
No?
right.
it's 6-5A.
Yeah, Kevin's right.
I hate how this is an A and a B.
Wasn't there also an urn in 2-2?
Yeah,
Yes,
but...
there was
it
an
does-
urn, but not
Yeah,
the
but it was
bookshelf.
not nearly as... Yeah.
No, okay.
The urn also comes back in 3-2.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's great then. You clumsily mishandled the sacred urn. Ashes everywhere. In
6-6 intermission A. 6-6 Act 6 intermission 3.
Hey, April.
Hmm?
Act
Don't we-
6 Act 3.
Don't we have? When are we going back to the thing, April?
I don't know.
Oh. In retrospect, upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding ash-filled urns, this outcome was a virtual certainty. You'd probably better clean it up before Dad finds it. Combine father's pipe with clever disguise. Oh no, this is just getting worse and worse. You think now would be a good time to beef up your clever disguise.
Would you
Examine
believe
oversized
me if I
gifts.
said that this somehow becomes a plot?
I would actually. I would. This just becomes a recurring gag.
Champ, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you.
Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting, but it makes you a little nervous at the same time. Let's open the large present.
Oh, hell no.
Ah. Capture log ashes. It's on the... First, you prop the Harlequin doll up on the couch, having it in the middle of the floor, sprawled out all akimbo-like. As unseemly. You know, akimbo is a word, but the first time I heard it was in that number file video about Cliff Stoll. There was like tentacles akimbo.
Good.
You capture log the ashes to your available card. Combine ashes with urn. You merge the sacred urn with the ashes. Most of the ash is back in the urn, but it's a total waste. Really, it would probably have been tighter if you just used a broom and a dustpan. Put urn back. April, you read the blue text.
Oh, the blue text?
The
Oh,
blue
yeah, I
text
can
can,
read
the
it.
blue text can realistically be skipped a lot of the time.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one will be the wiser. Well, except maybe for people with eyes. You just got another brilliant idea for something to do with those pointless arms. You pry them out of the cake and capture log them. Looks like Pesterchum is acting up again.
Examine third and fourth walls of.
He just did it. Good. I like that.
Oh boy, who wants to be girl 1?
Girl 1?
The answer is I kind of want to be girl 1, but
Okay, you can be girl 1.
Shouldn't I be it since I dropped John?
Kevin, if you want to be the goth girl, then go ahead.
Oh no. Another one of your chums is messaging you. Okay, let's see. What voice should I do for this?
Oh, boy.
I understand you have recently come into possession of the beta release of the Game of the Year, as featured in respectable periodicals such as GamePro magazine.
You have,
Oh, I am.
you have walked
Yeah,
into
you're
a
right.
That's an
problem.
ugly rumor. Whoever told you that is a filthy liar. And you should probably
Some
stop
pages
hitting
are
on him all
awkward
the
to read
time. or
aloud if
whatever.
you skip the blue text. That's fair, but I also kind of remember which ones those are and can read the blue text.
Huh?
I was
And you should
responding to
probably
chat.
stop hitting on him all the time or whatever.
Anyway, I can't control myself. I must have a weakness for insufferable. Oh, I just read that word. I'm not. Look, I'm not reading anything rude aloud.
You do that.
Is prick that. Whatever.
If you're British.
Anyway. Kevin's British?
I ain't British.
Anyway, I still haven't checked the mail. My dad has it. I'm trying to go get it from him from the BRB.
John,
What?
you're wearing one of your disguises now, aren't you? You're typing to me right now while wearing something ridiculous.
Kevin, why does all of your voices involve eating the mic?
Oh, am I being too loud?
No. Why would you even think that? That's so stupid.
Because I don't know voice acting, and I'm timid and afraid of making a fool of myself. Clearly.
I think not knowing who the characters are improves the voices.
Okay.
Because you have
It's
to
your
stick
turn.
with it immediately. No. April read her lines.
That's so stupid.
Okay, I didn't hear. Oh, you did read that. I didn't hear you because you swallowed the mic. Okay, I'll unswallow the mic. Okay, why don't you go get the game from your father?
Alright. Wish me luck. Oh, BTW. JK. I was wearing a funny disguise this whole time. Gotcha. He.
I know, John. You can now execute that brilliant idea you had. There should be just enough frosting on the fake arms to serve as an adequate adhesive. T-posing.
You don't care what Colonel Sassacre says. That makes it at least 1,000,000% funnier.
It looks like it's bleeding from the arms.
Inspect burnt paper. Broblerone.
You put this back in the fire where it belongs.
As long as you're cleaning up.
Capsulong doll. You can carry hefty items, but that thing is way too big. Get real. Besides, you don't even want it. Oh. Can we zoom in on that?
Probably. But I can also I can read it.
Then read it.
Hell's bells! We are having a mighty sporting time of it. Hold fast, my intrepid fellow pranksmiths. We've merely nicked the mahogany of our japing chests. If I may direct the incisive ogle of your beagle puss to the wriggling regency of rubber bugs, plastic parasites, squirming serpents, pliable pests, and every such order and phila of creepy crawly. Land seeks alive, we are cooking with petrol now. In further exhibits, we shall dwell on our useful to your
petrol back in the
exploits.
Viking Age.
Turn on pixelated image scaling in the settings, upper right. Oh, should I now?
Oh, do we have people in your chat?
Yeah.
Oh, who's in your chat?
Someone who knows Homestuck, apparently a fellow problematic person.
I need to boot open your chat.
Where am I? Am I dumb?
Who is Shopper12345?
What?
I just googled Hopper26
Am I
and I
dumb?
get your channel, and then the second result is Shopper12345.
Sure.
Shopper, is that your alt? Oh no, it's fake Hopper.
I could just.
Increasing the font size
No,
of
that's not.
the image.
For some reason, I am dumb. Apparently. But you know what? That's okay.
Disable
I found it.
pixelated image scaling.
Yeah, there we go.
Controversial content.
Oh, that is better. Is your pappy's rod and real handy? What about a bit of iron cord? It shouldn't prove elusive. Bring those writhing rascals to life and set the nerves of some old maid to the wrecks of Hesperus. Do you have a bothersome aunt who never seems troubled to find ways with your sunny afternoon? A broad, splintery fence? A bucket of whitewash, perhaps? By gum, you'll fix her wagon. And what of that tawny gent who puts his lackadaisical lean near the sarsaparilla font? You'll have that listless octoroon find the spring in his step just yet.
You thought about consulting the text to determine exactly how hilarious the doll is now, but this text is way too big to navigate in a timely fashion. You decide to forget it.
Find that and retrieve mail.
The door on the left leads to the kitchen, from which the smell of baking wafts, a powerful aroma which could lift an especially poorly office. What? The door to the right leads to the study, where your dad spends a lot of time. He could be in either room. Where will you go? Your choice matters. Choose wrong and you'll die.
Oh no.
It doesn't look like he's here right now. You die. On the desk is a deck of playing cards, one of your dad's pipes, the April issue of the Series Gesture magazine, and a stray capsulog card. Yo, we found a new
More inventory space.
We
Let's
found
go.
a new inventory slot.
Also a can of peanuts on the desk. Haha, oh dad. You won't be falling for that one any time again soon.
Same. A severe peanut allergy
is a terrible affliction to cope with.
Oh no.
You swap the magician's hat for the bowler hat. This disguise looks less funny, but a lot more distinguished looking.
Combine second type with clever disguise.
Your dad maintains numerous pipes around the household. A father without a pipe is like a strapping roughneck without a toothpick. That is to say, he's a rather poor excuse for a roughneck, if you ask me. You'd rather not take the pipe, though. The first one tastes bad enough as it is. How you suffer for your comedy. Yes, this will be perfect for expanding the space in your silla. Play haunting piano refrain. Then we get demonetized again, unless it's in the public domain.
I think
Play.
it's a song.
It is a song. Let's play 52 pickup. Are you
No,
sure
we-
play
no,
them
we
on
get-
the piano?
We have to finish. You gotta
Oh,
finish
okay.
the. I mean, we don't actually. The point.
I
is
was really
singing.
hoping that he was gonna play 52 pickup on the piano. That he was just turn that into a song.
No, he just rips all the keys out and just like.
Puts them back in at all the wrong spots, and somehow that makes the notes off key. You play the prankster's favorite card game, even though you are alone in the room, thus rendering it an especially foolish version of solitaire. So stupid. Look at this mess. The peanut gallery over there sure is getting a kick out of it. You are allergic to their scorn.
I was gonna say, I think it's just actual Homestuck music.
Yeah, I do think that is Homestuck music.
Oh, okay.
I think there's like one copyrighted song. Actually, no, two.
I mean, I wasn't sure if that was made for Homestuck or like
There's
attempt to leave the house.
There are more songs made for Homestuck than there are times songs are used in Homestuck.
Hold up. How does that one work?
Because there's several albums and not every song from the albums are included.
You go back to the living room and contemplate checking the mailbox outside. You think perhaps you should exhaust all possibilities before plunging headlong into a dad encounter. Your television is currently airing a commercial. You exit the house. Predictably, the mailbox is empty. You've already been scooped by your...
No, you read that word.
Wait,
You've
already been scooped by... What does that mean?
Wind chime folly.
The streets are empty. Wind skims the voids, keeping neighbors apart, as if grazing the hollow of a cut reed, or say, a plundered mailbox. A familiar note is produced. It's the one desolation plays to keep its instrument in tone. It is your 13th birthday, and as with all 12 preceding it, something feels missing from your life. The game presently eluding you is only the latest sleight of hand in the repertoire of an unseen riddler, one to engender a sense not of mirth, but of lack. His coarse schemes are those less of a prankster than a common pickpocket. His riddle is absence itself, is a mystery dispersing altogether, like the moon's faint reflection, with even one pebble of inquiry dropped in its black well. It is the most diabolical riddle of all. Absence diminishes little passions and increases great ones, as wind extinguishes candles and fans a fire. By who?
Walt
By
Whitman.
that guy.
Yes, you are
Yes.
certain Walt Whitman said that. 100% positive.
You have a feeling it's going to be a long day.
Well, there's one. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's one song that's just from Saw.
I hope we get rickrolled in Homestuck.
No, you get Con Aired in Homestuck. Anyway, we just got to the title screen at page 83.
Oh, that was the title screen.
Leave
Why does a
surprise for the mailman.
webcomic have a title screen?
Kevin, Homestuck.
Yeah? Okay. No. The door is locked as your dad has the car keys. You peer in through the driver's side window. You don't see any mail, but you do see a green package, where there is also something underneath that looks like a slip of paper. Could these items have come into the mail? You don't see anything else that's usually in the mail, like bills and coupons. Maybe your dad forgot to take the stuff inside. You try to get a gander through the kitchen window, but you can't seem to get a whole lot. It seems your dad has been doing so much baking the glass has steamed up. Relatable. He is so weird. But you can see what's on the table besides the window. It looks like... Wait. Hold up. You can see what's on the table just beside the window. It looks like the mail is... I can't read.
Mail.
Is in there.
Here's
Included
the mail among it.
Included among us is a red package, some bills, and your dad's PDA, and an envelope that appears to be suspiciously labeled with the Spurb logo. Could it be? Unfortunately, the window is locked. No. You have no other choice. You're going in. Clever disguise. It's time to work your... Why did the cake transcend space and...
Oh, you know.
So was your dad the final boss? Ah. Your dad sees right through your costume. You don't know what you were even thinking with this foolish ruse. You unequip the clever disguise, and your dad wields a dreaded artifact of confection. He stands between you and the mail. There is only one way to settle this.
Strife!
Oh no, are we beating him up
Strife!
with a hammer? Oh, it's
Why is it so loud? Why are you... Homestuck is so loud.
Why is this event?
Why is this page... Why is Showtime specifically so loud right now?
Why is this an RPG? Why is this an
Is there a way
RPG?
for it to
son?
shut up? I guess I can just... Hold on, I gotta go to my sound mixer. Because this is too loud.
We can either aggrieve or abjure.
Yeah, which one?
Oh, this is
Yeah, no, which
interactive.
one?
I like abjure. What? Oh no.
Thoughts?
April, your turn.
Abjure again.
What did that text say?
I don't know.
Coddle brand and then don't smite.
I see.
Okay,
Agree? Auto pastry.
Okay, that's it. Good job, guys.
We did it.
Abscond.
I was waiting for the abscond button. You cannot abscond. This pesky guardian is blocking your path. You will need an engineer. Trust me, I'm an engineer. It's just some sort of distraction. And now he brandishes yet another artifact of confection. This man is ruthless. You better brace for impact. This is the most comedical, striking fashion possible. The Beagle Aegis absorbs some of the brunt of the tree. Looks like Daniel ranks his gambit on that exchange. Beagle Aegis, as it is usually the case.
Capsule log pi 10.
You take the Pi Twin to an unequipped Beagle. Everything in your Silex is pushed back a card. The smoke part. Oh no! The smoke particles.
Smoke particles. Me when this
Yes.
could be the distraction you were. Take the cake. A seed.
Why did they all start with A?
That's how strife works.
What is a? Okay, I'm googling the definition of
These are-
abjure.
These are all real words.
I mean, abscond and a seed and aggrieve, yes, but what does abjure mean? Solemnly renounce a belief, clause, or claim.
Yeah? Me too.
Sure.
This is breaking.
When two great forces oppose each other, the victory will go to the one that knows how to use Oscar Wilde. Wise words by a man who likely could resist everything but temptation. The cake forces Colonel Sassacre's text out of your Silex.
Sassacre, you beautiful bastard. Now's your chance. Abscond.
Now that Dad is busy placating the smoke detector, you can safely seek away. You snag your dad's PDA. Maybe later you'll switch the background image to something hilarious as a prank. Besides, it may come in handy later. Your spare capsule log card is forced out of the Silex, and consequently integrated with the deck. You now... Wait, why is that one forced out of the Silex?
Because
Oh,
it was,
'cause it was
it
at
was
the
the last
bottom.
one. We've cycled
fair.
very quickly.
This red package is addressed to you. You got this burb beta.
Hey,
Let's go.
we're at page 100 out of 8,124.
It's been 100 pages already?
Yeah, these are like an eighth of the size of later pages.
Man, it does not feel like it's been 100 pages.
Get
And
cake
we're
on
an
couch.
80th of the way through.
We're
Let's
not,
go.
though. Get cake on couch.
You capture log the cake on the couch, expelling the python from the bottom card. Combine the cakes to make a double-decker cake. Yo, you can combine it with the other one in our room to make a triple-decker cake.
Oh no.
You then merge the 2 cakes across all 5 cards. Everything in a Siladex is spot between the cakes. Wait, so wasn't there the red package, the game thing, and wasn't that 4th one?
Your father's PDA.
Oh no.
Abscond.
Who's that guy? that must be Colonel Sassage.
No, I think that's Wise Guy.
Oh. You pause the junction and head down the hall. You're going to need something to clean up the mess you're about to make by dissecting this cake. To the left is the bathroom. To the right is your dad's room. It is locked. You are forbidden from ever entering. He has secrets. Grab a towel. You enter the bathroom. You can see the backyard from your window. Its jewel is its crown in the swing pit, which has provided you with years of joy.
Okay.
Look!
There's also a spring-mounted pogo ride, which has been responsible for more than one painful injury and has provided you with years of lament.
Let's go. On the sink is your dad's razor. On the rack to the side is a fresh towel.
Remove PDA envelope and package from cake.
It was a dangerous operation. We're not sure if the patient lived. You take the razor and use it to perform concerning damage on the cake. You take the towel and clean off the extracted goods. The cake is just gone. It vanished. It evaporated into the ether. The items force the manhandled cake into the toilet. Oh. And just like that, your Siladex is full again. God, this thing's annoying. I like how these are just the 2 walls we see now.
Admire failure to launch poster.
You're not usually into chick flicks, but Matthew
McConaughey.
Sure, McConaughey's cool charisma could salvage any heap of smoldering wreckage. This is your McConaughey wall, a casual shrine to an amazing actor. The film above that one is a lot better, you think. Can you see her? I now want you to... What?
I want you to picture that little girl. Now imagine she's white.
What?
You
What
got
does
us,
that even-
Matthew. Your smooth talk exposed our latent racism. Damn, you are good.
What?
Homestuck. Check Pastor Chum. I'm glad this one was. Oh God, who's excited girl? I can.
Most excited.
I mean, I can do it.
You do it, I guess. Or I can.
No, I
Or
can do it.
April.
Hi, happy birthday,
No,
John. Hello. Okay, we'll talk to you later.
That's like the same voice I was doing for Emo Girl.
No, because your emo girl voice would be, "Hi, happy birthday, John." Hello.
True.
There's a notable difference between peppy and deranged. Hey, Gigi is looking for you. Why are you even so popular all of a sudden? Is today some sort of special occasion or something? Did you do something to curry favor with the ladies? Did you break your leg on a puppy or some shit? Dude, what are you doing?
I discovered a comet that is going to destroy the Earth, and it was named after me. Now I am famous, and everyone wants to talk to me a lot.
No, stop.
this happen?
Just no. Don't talk about your awful, stupid movies or make references to them. Your gross man-bro crush on Matt McConaughey is an unsavory thing to behold.
McConaughey.
Sounds like a noise a horse would make, i.e. dumb. Equally dumb are all those pictures of that clown you've got hanging up.
Those are my dads.
I was talking about Nick Cage.
Oh, what? No, man. Cage is sweet. So sweet.
So lame. You don't even like him ironically or anything. This is like for real, isn't it?
I do things ironically sometimes. What about what I sent you for your birthday?
No, those are awesome.
What? No, they're stupid. Which was the joke? The ironic joke. Get it? Wait. You're actually wearing them, aren't you?
I'm wearing them ironically because they're awesome. The fact that they're ironic makes them awesome and vice versa. Are you taking notes on how to be cool? Jesus, get a fucking pen.
You do realize they touched Stiller's weird, sort of gaunt face at this point.
Ew, yeah. Oh, well, anyway, speaking of which, did you get the mail?
Yeah.
Did there happen to be a package there?
Yeah, there's a big red one.
You should probably open it.
I would, but it's trapped under the Spur beta, so I'll probably open it after I install the beta.
Oh man, the beta came.
Yeah. Wanna play it?
No way.
Why not?
It sounds so hells of boring just to get TT to play it. She is all about that.
Where'd she go?
Her internet is blinking in and out, I guess. Probably be back online soon. Oh, and Christ in a sidecar. Are you still using the stack modus? Seriously, dude. You need to bone up on your data structures. That shit is just ridiculous.
Okay, I will.
Open browser and go to mspaintadventures.com.
Oh no. This looks good for MS Paint, you know.
I think it switched to not MS Paint at some point in its lifetime. But the original one was MS Paint. You decide to space out on the computer for a while before doing anything important. You open the Typheus web browser and direct it to what is indisputably the most amazing website ever created. Midnight Crew. The new adventure is okay, but you're not sure if you like it as much as the last one. You are members of a sinister gang called the Midnight Crew. Your nefarious plots are serpentine in their complexity. Your schemes convoluted. You're planning a heist in your underground hideout. What will you do? John, install Spur Beta. You decide it's time for less meta and more beta. You insert the CD and install the Spur Beta. You then realize that meta and beta don't rhyme. Exactly one panel of MS Paint Adventures was made in MS Paint. Page 1 of Jailbreak.
I mean,
Good.
some people do pronounce it as beta. Beta.
If you say beta, I'm gonna make sure you better get a new fucking arm.
Oh, my arm.
What the fuck is this? Bone up on data structure.
Skynet Systems Incorporated. All rights reserved. Spurb client is running. Waiting for server to establish connection.
Kevin, why is the console Scottish?
That reminds me of one of the voices I have to do later in the comic. Some characters I will be forcibly taking, just so you
I didn't
know.
mean to. Was that Scottish? I just.
Skynet Systems Incorporated, all rights reserved.
Exactly one panel on MS Paint Adventures was made in MS Paint. Page 1 of Jailbreak. This accurately represents people who hear bones.
You go to your closet, where you keep a lot of clothes and an array of handy computer programming guides. Read Data Structures book. Data Structure. Free fetch modus and back. You're not sure you really want to dig into this huge tome. It looks really boring and kind of ornery. Maybe you'll just check out that free fetch modus instead.
Yo, it's FIFA.
First in, first out.
Oh, is that? Wait, huh?
You turn to the back inside cover. There's a free fetch modus included in a plastic sleeve. This one is dictated by the logic of a queue data structure operating on a first in, first out method rather than a first in, last out method of a stack. Congratulations, it's slightly better.
Oh, we can have multiple
No,
modes.
well, no, you have one at a time, and I think the stack modus just died in a fire. Items capsuled in your Silodex are no longer immediately accessible. You can only use the item on the bottom card and must wait for items on upper cards to be pushed back to it. For instance, the red package is now inaccessible. You can only use the razor at the moment. This modus doesn't strike you as a significant upgrade to your previous one. In fact, it almost seems more inconvenient. You figure you might as well give it a chance, though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Switch back to stack modus. You suddenly wonder if this is even possible. You don't even remember if you ever had a physical card for the stack modus. You find this all to be a little abstract and you prefer not to think about it too much. Put down the razor. Put it down? You're not quite sure you understand.
What's so confusing about that? I don't understand how you could not understand.
How do you put it down? You can only eject it and retrieve it.
You can't just put something on the floor?
No, that's not a. What are you talking about? Pick up 2 items. You capsulog one of the cakes. You finally found a use for all these loitering pastries. Dead weight. Get other cake. The second cake causes the razor to launch out of the front of your Silodex. Oh, good lord, that beautiful face. You wish the razor would have failed to launch. Get more stuff. You open your magic chest and capsulog one of your favorite books of all time, Wise Guy by Meg Cavaney. There goes the fresh towel. Might as well grab those cuffs. You take the trick handcuffs, expelling the PDA like a bullet.
This seems like an effective weapon.
Better than the hammer. Oh, god damn it. Open up that package. 2 EB from TG. You examine the package. It is from one of your internet chums. It's bound in packing tape, though. You'll need something sharp to open it. Ah, of course, the razor. It's all so simple. You wonder why you didn't get razor. Let's take this from the top. Capsulog glass shards.
Wait, so... Okay, hold on. Let's. I'm trying to. So.
Yeah. Do you want me to go back?
Yeah. So why couldn't he just pick up the rate? Because he dropped the. But then you just pick up the package again.
No. So. He dropped the package when he picked up the razor because things go in the first thing, which means everything shifted back one, which means the box was shoved out.
So then pick up the box again.
Pick up the package again, puts it in the front and shoves the cake out, and we switch to the modus that you can only use the item in the back, not the front.
Oh, it's a parody issue. Oh no! Oh no! So you have to have the razor in the front.
So we have to get the razor to the back.
Oh, it's a parody.
Capsulog glass shards.
Parody problem.
It is exactly a parody problem. You've got 2 things they need to do a complete swap.
No, it's a queue. No, it's a queue structure.
Or, look, I'm comparing this to like Rubik's cubing.
I mean, yeah, I suppose. You take 3 glass shards in quick succession and duck for cover. Your Silodex rains devastation on your room from above. And now that your cards are packed with glass, you probably don't want to do that again anytime soon. So we shove out the cake, the book, and the handcuffs.
One of them went out the window. Why don't you just face the other direction?
You should probably go get that stuff before you forget. Use the razor on the red package. You open the package. There's something suspicious inside. Something suspiciously dirty and smelly. It is a stuffed bunny. Much like the one held hostage. Briefly by Malkovich Cyrus, the virus, while taunting Hard Luck protagonist Cameron Poe, and strikingly similar to the one scooped up from the soot of a burning Vegas strip of Cage's Poe and offered to his daughter, a gesture symbolic of a tattered exterior surrounding a heart of gold. Poe wasn't much to look at, but he was a good man. But no, it is not merely like that bunny. According to this note of authenticity, it is the very same bunny. This is so awesome.
Can't wait for that to become important.
Oh, you, John, check status of Spurb Beta. It looks like your computer is trying to get your attention. A Spurb host user is attempting to connect with you. Client has established connection with host. Press enter when ready.
Is this our lore now? All computer systems are Scottish?
Check Pastor
Yes.
Chum window.
Oh, am I the pink one?
Your move 856. Yeah, your tentacle therapist.
It looks like you managed to retrieve the beta. Excellent. I'm going to try to connect.
Oh, okay. But I just got the most awesome present.
The rabbit.
So sweet.
I've heard tales of this wretched creature often. Its Hallmark legend is practically ensconced in the fold of my personal mythology by now.
Haha, what?
Why don't we focus on the matter at hand?
Oh, the game. Okay. I don't really know how this works. What am I even looking at here?
You are running the client application. I am running the server. So I am the host user. I have sufficient established connection with you. This is sufficient for us to play the game.
Oh, okay then.
Why don't we get started?
Press enter.
Laggiest loading screen. Oh, this is a bop. What is this psychedelic rave? I want to use this in a ROM hack now.
Oh, there probably is one. Actually, yeah, I probably could get a. There's definitely a MIDI of that out there.
Sparb.
Barb. Mouse over the interface buttons. AH.
What?
Andrew Hussey. Select.
What?
Revise.
We now have an
Deploy.
interface?
No. Fernalia Registry. Grist Cache. Explore Athenium. Alchemy Exorcus.
Oh no, there's too many options. I feel overwhelmed.
Well, no, we can't. I can't click on any of them. TT. Select Magic Chest. TT.
Now zoom out.
Zoom out.
Drop chest. What?
Whoa, what are you doing?
Sorry, I'm just getting a feel for the controls.
Is my magic chest on the roof now?
Yes.
Colon open.
I'll try to be
parentheses.
more careful next time.
Get the card.
Oh, there's the Philo.
So we switched back to the back. You find your missing stack fetch modus and quickly reapply it to your Sylladex. You can now opt for either the stack or queue modus anytime. You toggle between your fetch modi with gleeful abandon.
That's not terrible.
Better than
Better
being
than
restricted to only
one or the other. We have two choices. It looks like your dad is leaving again for more baking supplies. You're relieved to have the house to yourself again, if only for a few minutes. You just hope he doesn't notice the magic chest on the roof, or all the shit you threw out the window for that matter.
Or the cakes on the road that he's gonna run over.
Wait, why is Dad getting more baked? Why?
Because that's his entire life purpose, is to bake. Select stuff in yard and move it back into the room.
Wait, so do we just have the ability to just like manipulate reality?
Oh no, that's what Spurb is. Spurb is The Sims, but it happens on someone's real house.
I mean, my first thought on that menu was it looks like Sims, but okay.
Kevin, you have to just roll with everything this comic claims is a thing that occurs.
I mean, I'm more than willing, but
Hey, do you think you could do me a favor? Can you grab all that stuff outside my broken window and bring it in for me?
I'll give it a shot.
Fix.
No luck. It appears to be out of range. I'm guessing it is too far from you, the player.
Select John. You cannot select the player. John abjures the meddlesome cursor. Select the bunny. Put the bunny back in the box.
No, not object. Oh, that's with an O, not an A.
I mean, abject is a word.
Revise the room.
Oh. How is this gonna work with the physical space?
Matter with the physics. Well, have you ever heard? Well, you remember B3313?
Oh no!
TT, open Fernalia registry.
Never mind. That answers my question.
TT, deploy totem lathe.
What? Why are these? What?
John, examine totem lathe. You don't know what the heck this thing does, but it looks neat. TT, open grist cache.
TT scares me.
Build grist.
It seems expanding the dimensions of your room cost us some build grist, but deploying the lathe did not appear to incur any expense. It looks like certain objects are freebies, probably to help you set up for the game.
Wow. Okay. What do they do?
I think it's up to you to find out. All I can do is drop stuff in your house and move it around, apparently.
How do I move stuff around? It sounds fun.
I don't think you can. As the client, you will need to install the server application. You should have received both in separate envelopes. I'm running both on my computer right now.
What?
Did you get another envelope in the mail?
No.
Once you install the server and establish a connection, I'm sure you will be able to manipulate my environment in the same manner. Are you sure you didn't get it?
Oh man. I think I might know where it is.
Now that your room is bigger, why don't you move it to the far corner? It will extend the range of the cursor, and I can reach the items, which you threw out the window for some reason.
Hold on.
Good idea.
Hold on.
What is...
Are we going to enable the controversial content?
How
No, I'm just
controversial are
no. I'm
we?
just surprised. I'm just surprised that this, because I would figure, to my understanding, I think this is one of the controversial contexts.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, the word R? Okay.
Yes,
Oh.
which is used
I guess.
sometimes in the early comic.
Anyway, did
I
you
mean, I
say
know some
whatever?
other things. Ugh, I was fussing, and then
Wait,
that's the
isn't this?
sentence.
Oh, am I reading this? Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you
Yeah,
were,
no,
I thought you were a good idea.
Yeah. Good idea.
What have you been doing in here all afternoon anyway?
I was fussing with my quote retarded unquote Silodex, but I think I have it under control. What modus do you use?
I like to use trees.
Oh no, that sounds so awkward.
It's not exceptionally practical, but I do think they're elegant.
John stand in the corner.
Deploy Crux.
Pre-punched card. In front of the fucking door.
What?
Deploy the Alchemiter.
What is any of this stuff?
Why is the floor shaking? Are you dropping more stuff in my house?
Yes, sir. 2 more large gizmos.
Sweet. What is with all these big contraptions?
If I had to guess, they appear to facilitate a sort of system involving punch card-based alchemy.
Huh. To what end? I mean, what are we supposed to be doing in this game?
The motherfucker
That
says to
remains to be
what
seen.
end and doesn't say what the literal fuck did you just say.
That remains to be seen. Maybe you should go investigate.
God, your TT voice is the most fucked up thing I've ever heard, and honestly, it's honestly not completely off. In no universe am I reading the serious business chat.
The following matters have been submitted to a frank and forthright manner for... I can barely even read it.
The following matters have been submitted in a frank and forthright manner for Pipe Fan 413's judicious appraisal. Gray Slack 66 decided to return home for fresh ties. Soiled tie will be laundered immediately upon return. Well-pressed attire. Use ballpoint pen to roll up tip of cloth. Extract pen. Press rolled cloth against ceramic surface, e.g. restroom sink. In future, consider repositioning hat, hook, and or coffee pot. Office Urchin 1280. Photographic documentation of incident. Gray Slack 66. Was posturing unevenly to reach for hat on wall hook. Tip of ties slipped in open mouth of pod. Duration of dunk approximately 3 seconds. Oh, you're right. The bottom message is the first message. That's... You know what? No, we're too far in. Al Pleb on incident. Need counsel on removing coffee from necktie. Incident occurred 45 seconds ago. Beverage essence is rapidly settling into fabric. You grab the PDA, switching back to stack mode so it's readily accessible. The interface is oddly sterile. No hilarious clown wallpapers or anything like that. Oops, you mean Harlequin wallpapers. The serious business application is open. It seems your dad used it to keep tabs on various acquaintances. His fellow street performers, maybe? You guess the performing arts must be pretty serious business after all. Install Pester Chum. This could be useful. Now you can keep tabs on your chums while you wander around the house.
So we just
Stole our
pilfered.
father's phone, yes.
Do we just use it for the rest of the game?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
Oh no.
Go out to balcony.
Hey, I'm out on the balcony. I'm messaging from my dad's PC.
The one you threw into the yard?
No, I'm telling you. It jumped out of my Siledex like a frightened door.
What were you doing with it in the first place? I am not sensing a lot of regard for the personal property of others. Is this how your pent-up frustration with your father manifests itself?
What? No. Those are all accidents. Please take your psychobabblery elsewhere.
Your bathroom is a mess. Did you do that too?
Oh, man. See, this isn't cool. All this is snooping nonsense.
There's a cake in the toilet.
Yes, there is.
I'm tempted to clean it up for you.
Okay. If that will satisfy your weird OCD complex, then go ahead.
My obsessive-compulsive disorder complex? Can a disorder also be a complex?
In your case, probably.
Sounds complicated.
Anyway, I'm going to have a look at this platform thing you put on the balcony.
Examine Alchemiter in cautious manner. You have no idea what to do with this thing. You can't find any controls for it. Having exhausted all other possibilities, you just decide to stand on it. This isn't very cautious of you, actually.
Oh boy, are we about to get like turned into like a French
We're
baguette?
about to turn into mush. Look through the telescope. It is a clear, sunny day. Nothing out of the
No,
ordinary
we're just
to
gonna turn
report.
into John Egbert with 2 G's.
At least, not behind the walls of your own home.
Whoops.
Whoops, what? What was that noise? Is it something I should go investigate?
No, I have it all under control. You can keep playing with your telescope.
Ah,
I think I can patch it up. Just give me a little space. Why don't you go have a look at the Crux Trader?
the what?
The thing I put in your living room.
Jump down to the utility room.
It's a garden. Why are we just collecting cards?
Ooh, another card.
Ah.
You take the sledgehammer and the capsulog card, combine the two, and quickly apply it to your strife specibus. You think it's cool that things don't always have to be a federal fucking issue.
Oh, okay, now we can dual wield.
It looks like another one of your chums is pestering you on your PDA. Answer chum. John, did you get my package?
Oh, hey. No, not yet.
Darn, are you sure? It was in the green box.
Oh. Yes, but it is in my dad's car and he's still out at this. He should be back soon.
Great, so what are you up to today?
I'm up to my neck in this burb stuff. TP is making a royal mess of my house.
Lol, what's Spurb?
Oh, it is this game. It's okay, I guess. I'm still figuring it out.
Whoa, what was that?
What was what?
There was a loud noise outside my house. It sounded like an explosion.
Wow. Really?
I'll go outside and look.
Oh man. Alright, but be careful, okay?
I will.
Garden Gnostic ceased. Period.
Might as well check out the Crux Shooter. Anyway, she's
Oh, hell
dead.
no. Oh hell no. If you put this thing in front of the door.
Oh, there's a door there.
Yeah?
I didn't see it. I just thought it fit nicely into that groove.
You mean you thought it was elegant? Okay, well, what do I do with this thing? Hello? What are you doing up there now?
Oh.
When you turn the wheel, something seems to be pushing out from underneath the lid, but you aren't strong enough to make the lid come off. Put bathtub in driveway. On the tub's journey to the driveway, the connection is interrupted.
Why?
You can see me, right? Tell me what is wrong with this picture.
Sorry, I keep losing the wireless signal. Must be the weather. I would look for a stronger signal in another part of the house, but I'd rather not risk an encounter with my mother. Battled her through the cloud of gin and derision once already this evening.
Haha, yeah, I hear you.
Yes, cake, gestures, unfaltering love and support, quite a road to hoe there. Though I suppose I'm complicit for not informing social services about your situation.
What situation?
I don't know.
I know. What about going outside? Make you kitchen neighbor signal.
That presents the same problem. Also, it's raining, remember, and dark.
It's dark already?
Yes, the sun has already had its way with us here on the East Coast. Its lurid glare has moved on to younger time zones.
Haha. Okay.
Hit the crux shooter with a sledgehammer.
Where did that come from? Need some help? What could go wrong? Oh no.
Sure.
413.
What is this thing? And what is that clock counting down to?
I've been looking at the Game Fact walkthroughs to figure some stuff with this out. Hold on while I read further.
Okay.
All of these walkthroughs are extremely short. None progress much further than this point.
Weird. Well, I mean, it is a new game.
True. Now that the lid is off, you will need to extrude some cruxite.
Turn the wheel again. You extrude one cruxite dowel.
Definitely not like uranium or like plutonium or something.
No, it's a cruxite dowel.
I feel like we should be hurrying. That countdown is making me nervous. John? Oh, your PDA is trapped under the cruxite now, isn't it? Anyway, it looks like you're going to need this card too.
Deploy the pre-punched card. Get the card. A shard of glass is expelled from the deck and maims the Harlequin doll. Captcha log the fanciful Harlequins. You take 2 fanciful Harlequins. The additional useless freight pushes your PDA to the last card. You then switch to the Q modus so you can access the PDA. More glass shrapnel flies from the deck. Dude, he's spitting.
Where's the countdown anyway?
It's on the cruxtruder.
Oh.
This thing keeps following me around. I think it's trying to talk to me or something.
That is probably the kernel sprite. It apparently needs to be prototyped. Twice, actually. Whatever that means. These walkthroughs are horrendously written.
Okay. Well, you're the one with the cursor, so just do whatever you think. Also, fix my bathroom.
Drop the maimed Harlequin into the kernel sprite.
Oh no. Oh no.
The kernel sprite has been prototyped with the Harlequin doll.
No. No.
I still can't understand this gobbledygook.
That was only tier 1 prototyping. There's still another tier to the prototyping process, which, for all we know, merely advances this entity through increasingly esoteric states of linguistics.
The clock is ticking. We don't have time for this asinine tomfoolery.
This unmitigated poppycock?
Extravagant hogwash. Okay, stop. Stop typing whatever silly thing you're typing. I'm going upstairs to the big platformy thing.
The alchemeter?
Mm-hmm.
Try to learn the lingo.
Use the pre-punch
I'm trying to
card
do
with
a
the
specific
alchemiter.
voice, but I can't.
Try to use the lingo.
Yeah. I'm trying to like really growl my voice, but I'm not.
There
good at
is
that.
no slot for a card anywhere to be found on the alchemiter. The kernel sprite followed you upstairs. TT, explore Athenium. Acquiring a cruxite dowel seems to have populated the Athenium with one item. A perfectly generic object. John, captcha log telescope.
Oh, no.
Why did we launch the PDA?
Yeah, you snatch the telescope from its tripod. Who knows, it might be useful, but more importantly, it pushes the cruxite to the last card, making it available for tinkering. The PDA is predictably jettisoned into the yard over the neighbor's fence. Oh, cruxite on weird platform, alchemiter. You place the Cruxite dowel on the Alchemiter's small pedestal. Something's happening.
Okay, I thought he was just gonna point a gun at John.
You set the Alchemiter to cast 3 perfectly generic objects for some reason, expending a total of 6 units of build grist. These things look completely useless. What a waste. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice there's something in the sky. Switch modus and use the telescope to inspect sky. You switch back to the stack modus and get a closer look with your telescope. Whatever it is, the Colonel sprite seems particularly agitated by it.
Handheld telescope. Shall we wait for the countdown to expire?
No, it's gonna GIF loop at 3 minutes, I think. Yeah.
Darn.
You're no astronomer, but its trajectory looks suspiciously head-on with your current perspective. This is a troubling development. John, high five Colonel Sprite. You figure you've left him hanging long enough. Attempt to ingest a unit of build grist.
Is this just that you have 3 minutes to live, time to lose your mind?
It's tempting because they strongly resemble rock and blueberry gushers. However, units of build grist are a gaming abstraction and do not seem to exist in the physical plane. There is apparently no crisis so imminent that it will deter you from contemplating idiotic and frivolous actions.
Your dad is getting home. John? What did you do with your BD-8 this time? I'm working on the bathroom. But we're running low on build grist.
We did another 100 pages.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
It feels like we're going so fast.
No, it will slow down, trust me. It will slow down dramatically.
Yeah, well, there's no holes in the floor anymore.
There's also no appliances, but...
John, run to your room and contact TT through Pester Chum.
The elongated room.
2 chums have been trying to message you. Answer chums.
I'm working on the bathroom, but we are running low on build grist.
Oh man, who cares about the bathroom? Now there's a meteor heading for my house.
I see. Do you suppose it has anything to do with the game?
Classic.
I don't know, maybe. What do I do?
I think that's very likely. My voice cannot do that. The walkthroughs vaguely suggested impending threat before they end. They already poorly constructed sentences become even more curt and ambiguous, as if hastily written in with a sense of alarm. Actually, their dedication to updating the walkthrough under such circumstances is admirable.
Wow. Fascinating.
If the meteor is a game construct, I think the only thing to do is proceed and try to solve a dilemma on the game's terms. Try using the lathe. It says you can use the card on it, but isn't more specific than that.
Okay, I'll do that.
Really, it is a labor to read this drivel. If I read any more, my brain will need to be spoon-fed from a jar while it blows spit bubbles in a high chair. I think I will write my own walkthrough, that is, after we make sure you don't die.
I heard you got the box. I hope you appreciate my heroic fatherly perseverance in getting it to you in my rough and tumble dirty wife-beaterly sort of way. Also, I hope you appreciate how many no-talent douches had their mitts on that bunny before you. It's like a grubby baton in some huge douchebag marathon. Hey, where are you?
Oh man, the bunny was awesome. But I don't have time to talk. I'm playing Suburban, it's kind of a nightmare. TT is breaking everything in my house.
Dude, I told you to steer clear of that game. And for that matter, you should probably wash your hands of flighty broads and their snarky horse shit altogether.
And now there's a meteor coming, and I'm not even joking it. It's like a big asteroid or comet or something in the sky heading right for my house.
Oh man, how big is it?
I don't know. Big, I guess. I gotta go. We'll talk later if I am still alive and the Earth isn't blown up.
Like the size of Texas or just Rhode Island? They're always throwing around these geographical comparisons to give us a sense of scale, like it really means anything to us. But it's like, it doesn't matter. It's always just like, wow, that's pretty fucking big. Like, Mr. President, there's a meteor coming, sir. Oh yeah, how big is it? Is it the size of Texas? Oh, Texas, sir. Oh shit. Or how big is it? Is it the size of, it's the size of New York City, sir. Oh shit. Sir, I'm afraid the comet is the size of your mom's dick. Oh snap. Sir, are you familiar with Jupiter? You mean like the planet? Yeah. Well, it's that big, sir. That sounds pretty big. I have a question. Is it Jupiter? Yes, sir. Earth is literally under siege by planet fucking Jupiter. Oh shit. Anyway, later. Use the pre-punch card on the totem lathe.
The Jupitans are attacking.
You slip the pre-punch card into a slot on the totem lathe. Above, the tool arm deploys a configuration of chisels. Now you just need something to lathe. Take the Cruxite to the totem lathe. Cursing your lack of foresight, you return to the balcony for the Cruxite dowel you left on the pedestal. You navigate the hallway, leery of your dad, who is presently puzzling over the new fixture in his hallway. The perfect crime. You retrieve the Cruxite dowel. Dad just shrugs and heads back downstairs, presumably to do some more baking. If only he knew you were hard at work saving his ass. Use the Cruxite dowel on totem lathe. You clamp the Cruxite in the lathe. Activate lathe. The lathe carves one totem. You take the totem.
Alright, I used the lathe to make this thing. Now I guess I take it back to the alchemixer again? Hello?
Tentacle therapist is no longer connected.
That is her name.
A young lady stands in her bedroom.
Oh, no.
Due to a violent storm, her house has just lost power, along with her wireless internet connection. This has severed her link to a popular video game she was playing with a young man at a critical moment. That young man is relying on this young lady to reestablish a connection somehow. This young lady named... It's on the tip of your tongue. What was the name of this young lady again?
Yo, do we actually get new characters?
No, that wasn't it. Oh, God.
Rose Lalonde.
Your name is
Oh boy,
Rose.
I can't wait for there to be 500 roses in the timelines.
Your name is Rose. As was previously mentioned, you are without electricity, although your laptop computer still functions on battery power. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for rather obscure literature. You enjoy creative writing or are somewhat secretive about it. You have a fondness for the bestially strange and fictitious, and sometimes dabble in psychoanalysis. You also like to knit, and your room is a bit of a mess. And on occasion, if just the right one strikes your fancy, you like to play video games with your friends. What will you do? Retrieve arms from the purple box.
Does everyone have a pair?
The purple package's contents are private. No one is allowed to look inside. Ride like a flagellum and puke on your bed. Like, what a terrible idea. The thought alone makes you sick to your stomach. Stroke writing journal and mutter, "My precious." You would only resort to such an embarrassing activity while no one was watching. These journals are for your eyes only. Get violin. You capture log the violin, storing it in the root card of your Siladex.
Oh, God.
Play a haunting
She's-
refrain on the violin.
Why does she have so much extra?
Because she has a tree.
Ugh.
You waste approximately 40 seconds playing the violin while your friend is in peril. Nice time management skills there, sweetheart. John, tell Liv Tyler you love her before impact. Since your good-for-nothing friend is obviously not going to bail you out in time, you issue words of parting fondness to dear sweet Liv. Oh, if only Affleck could have been the one to make the final sacrifice instead of her stubborn blue-collar, salt-of-the-earth father. Then she would fall into your arms for consolation, and you would be the one to make the deceased Bruce Willis proud. Rose, capture like knitting supply bag. You get the knitting bag. It occupies the left-leafed card under the violin per the tree modus's alphabetical sorting method. K is less than V.
Oh, alphabetical. Oh, no.
Your panoramic window offers a view of your yard below and the mausoleum housing your dead cat Jasper's, who died when you were young. Your mom had the structure erected with a spirit of scornful irony in response to your youthfully innocent request to hold a funeral for the animal. At least, that is how you have come to interpret the gesture in retrospect. You can also make out a silhouette of the laboratory next door, a facility which likely broadcasts a strong wireless internet signal. You may be able to connect to the signal from a different part of the house, perhaps if you seek higher ground. Rose, get laptop. You take your laptop and prepare to make the journey through the house. L is less than V and L is greater than K. This causes the tree to be unbalanced, so your Silodex auto-balances itself. Now the laptop occupies the root card while the other two items comprise the leaves. K is less than V, but V is greater than L.
What is this?
It's a binary search tree.
I don't know how that works.
It's a binary search tree.
But how are they organized? Like, why is...
It's a tree. Every card has two children, a left and a right. The left children is always less than the card it's left of. The right children is always greater than the card it's right of.
Oh.
Since this one led to a long chain, the card reorganized itself to have a more fitting center card that would be more balanced for retrieval purposes.
This seems...
It's a real that's a real actual thing.
This seems... I don't understand how this is useful or unuseful, so sure.
I in fact actively had to spend a significant amount of time with them. Examine book on desk. The Grimoire for Summoning the Zoologically Dubious. This book is absolutely indispensable for enthusiasts of your ilk, of which there are very few. Rose, take book. You take the Grimoire. G is less than L, G is less than K. Rose, go explore the house. You leave your bedroom. Hanging just next to your door in the hallway is a painting of an exquisite wizard. Your mother collects these awful things ironically. She must know how much you detest them, and there is no doubt in your mind she stores these dreadful things in the house to bother you. Down the hall to the right is the way to the observatory. Perhaps you will be able to connect from up there. Your mother's room is also in that direction. You will have to watch your step. Rose, tiptoe to observatory. You approach a juncture in the hallway. Beyond the juncture is the observatory. Rose, sneak by.
Okay.
This door leads up to the observatory. You haven't ventured up there in quite some time. Rose, go through door. The door opens to an exterior walkway leading to the observatory entrance. You've seen less inclement weather before. Oh, the things you'll do to help out a friend. Hurry up to that observatory. Try to connect. You first put your laptop down on the floor to get it situated, but removing it from the root card causes all the branches and leaves to be severed. Your items are dumped unceremoniously on the floor.
This seems like I think I prefer John's method of holding items, honestly.
If it's an inventory system, probably. If it's a data structure, it's worse. John's is worse.
Yeah, but... Inventory-wise,
this is notably stupider. Yes. Rose, see what you can observe. You're in a hurry, sure, but that doesn't mean you can't take a moment to peek through the huge telescope. You find a gap in the clouds. It seems a flurry of smaller meteoroids is streaking steadily overhead. You're not sure what this means, but it is somewhat disconcerting. Get laptop on Grimoire to maximize elevation. You'll need every advantage you can get. Access laboratory Wi-Fi network. There are several signals being broadcasted from the laboratory, each of relatively decent strength.
I wonder if there's a Spurb beta GameFAQ on GameFAQs.
Almost probably. One of them is mysteriously and quite conveniently unsecured, requiring no password.
GameFAQs Spurb beta. Spurb.
Considering that Rose literally writes one, I think there probably is.
We have 2 facts /guides /maps, 1 cheat /secret. Yes, there are.
You select the signal and reconnect to the game with John.
I'll get spoiled if I read that.
Ah, good to see we've made good use of time.
Ah, that was fast. I'm back.
Hurry up and open my door. Not that it even matters. I think it probably doesn't matter.
Patience! You still haven't used the new totem!
Uh,
I believe it'll create the item on the punch card.
so what is it, like an apple or something? What will it even do?
We'll see. I found no evidence that anyone has successfully created the item. And the content of the card appears to be variable from session to session. In one instance, it was described as an achy loken sick.
Do we have enough of these building tools to make it?
According to the Athenium, it's a free item. This speaks to its importance, in my view. Now off you go.
Remove the door from hinges. There goes the rest of your build, Grist. Put the bathtub back. You probably should have just done this in the first place. Take totem to Alchemiter. Gotta get those stupid blocks out of the way first. The Colonel Sprite is getting awfully worked up about all this. Rose, remove blocks. You store the perfectly generic objects in your Fernalia registry, potentially to be deployed at a later time. S. John. Take bite of apple.
I hope this is a 30-second long cut.
End of
that
Act
was the
1.
end of that was the end of Act 1.
We did it. We finished Act 1. We're 1/7 of the way through.
Yeah, that's definitely how that works.
Years in the future,
what?
but not
We're
many.
just-
Years in the
just-
future, but not many.
We just
A
lost
wayward
all of that.
vagabond records a stuttering step in the sun-bleached desert.
The cliffhanger.
And should probably stop there.
Probably. It is like 10:14.
And I need to get a second dinner.
A second dinner.
Second
You're
dinner?
like me.
I've eaten like... I ate a crepe and 2 grilled cheese today. I would like something to eat.
Yeah, eating is important.
Yeah, I should.
Anyway, that's Homestuck. That every act basically grows exponentially in how long it is from there.
Oh
until,
boy.
until Act 7, which is
Act
5
7
minutes.
Act 7 is 1 panel. No, Act 7 is 1 7-minute flash.
Why?
Yeah, but Act 6 is 4,000 pages long. Well, because Act 6 is split up into Act 6, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4, Act 5, Act 1, Act 5, Act 2, Act 6, Act 1, Act 6, Act 2, Act 6, Act 3, Act 6, Act 4, Act 6, Act 5, Act 6, Act 1, Act 6, 2, Act 6, Act 6, 6, 6, 6, 1, 6, 6, 2, 6, 6, 3, 6, 6, 4, 6, 6, 5. Whew.
Oh, this is. Yeah, this is.
I like Homestuck. It's a piece of shit.
It's quite unique. It's not quite at all what I imagined, but.
Oh, it gets worse.
How far did you get, April?
April got up to the beginning of Act 4.
Yeah.
What I've
Okay.
gathered.
That's quite.
I
far.
have finished,
I mean, I know.
as it's known.
You took like 3 years.
No, I took... First off, you know, I'm a busy person. But also, I only took, like, 6 months.
Oh, was it only 6 months?
It was during the pandemic. I had time.
Yeah.
Listen, if you commit to... Listen, once you get into Act 4 and past the beginning, then then you can't... Oh, I wanna buy followers, primes, and viewers on mystream.store.
Oh boy.
Me when I
Hell yeah.
me when I ban somebody. No. Once you get a certain way in, you're forced and you can't get out.
13 years. Yeah, the 13 years it took to release.
True. Homestuck's a fucked up comic.
Hmm.
Anyway.
Yes.
I
Thanks
think-
for
I
dropping
think that will
by.
be the end of the stream.
Recursive.
Actually, let's recursive.
True.
Look, you and you foreigners mocking my pronunciation.
I'm gonna stop the stream.
What? You're the Canadian one.
You fucking bag milk looking fuck. Also, you both said the same thing.
Oh, did we?
Yes.
We did. I
Anyway,
You should have said it louder so I heard.
you're right. I don't know. See ya.